The city was named after a Civil War colonel, I believe. We have the beautiful Current River here that we live on, and we take advantage of that to show off, what we have here in the Ozarks and what a small town can offer. It would be a blessing to our town to get our city renovated and back to some of its old glory days and getting rid of some of these blemished properties and upgrading some of the properties, the old properties that really need it, that have historical value. The courthouse, of course, it's still standing, and it was actually burned during the Civil War at one time, and then a tornado took part of the courthouse down at one time back many years ago. But that building, of course, is still standing, and it is also in need of some revitalization.
The new courthouse was erected in 1899, which is the one we are in now. It is a beautiful courthouse. It does serve our needs quite well. It is the major attraction and centerpiece of our city. With it being over 100 years old, the windows and facade of the building are in dire need of repairs and replacement. Most of the advertisements or tourist literature we put out features our courthouse because it is a beautiful facility. The restoration of this building would mean the world to everyone that lives here. It's a beautiful, beautiful building, and restoration of this would just be one of the greatest gifts we could ever get.
As we're traveling down through our downtown area, all of these buildings in the downtown area are have quite a history. They've been here for a long time. Some of the old style business fronts and office buildings. A lot of these were at one time were business fronts and have been converted into offices and different things. But as we go up Walnut Street here, which is also 142 Highway, on the left-hand side you'll see there's an old, this used to be an old funeral home. It was McNabb Craven's funeral home when I was growing up, and it could use some revitalization for sure. We have the old armory building that was built many years ago. It was one of the second National Guard armory built in the state of Missouri. The old Barrett House on the left-hand side of the road here is in bad need of some repair. It was refurbished back in 1976, I believe, and is on the historic registry in town. But as you can see, several of these homes that are on Walnut are of the older, more architectural style of two-story homes, and just a lot of history here on this, especially on this street. Some of the houses on the west side of the street here are really older homes. There's about 4 or 5 of them right here in a row that are very old and have a lot of history to them. As we're coming back down through the town here, the old Lee's store and the Pierce building over there was built back in the 1800s, and then the old bank building across the street is a very old building in the downtown area also. It's a small, close-knit community. We kind of bind together when we have problems here in this small town, and pretty much you pretty well know everybody in town. People are just a phone call away from help, if you need it.
I think Doniphan is more than just a community. I think it's a family. We tend to pick up where others need. We have a lot of need in our town, but people really fill in. We have people decorating the parks at Christmas. We have people volunteering to make things better. We have clubs trying to get beds for kids that don't have beds. We have so many people that are willing to help. We're just in an area that needs a lot of help to support those people. So I love our town. I love our support. I love that we love each other.
The first Doniphan City cleanup was held 3 years ago, and we had a shocking amount of 300 plus people to show up. Once I started getting more involved in the community, I really saw the determination and the effort from the citizens of Doniphan wanting to come together to unite to make our home a better place. And it really opened my eyes to the need that's in our community, in our city, and the people who are willing to step up and take action to help.
I love the small town feel. I love the people. I lived here my whole life, and this is home.
Everybody's honest, and they're all good workers, and just good people here. And I love that we get out for 2 weeks for deer season, and I love hunting and fishing. There's lots of places around here to do that. So.
And people will jump in and help you if you need it here in this small community. And that's one of the things about living in a small community that's great, because where our communities, most of the time everybody around you.